Hello. Why do I start like that sometimes? Hey everybody, how's it going? For some reason, the last like 2 minutes from me ending the last stream I just did in this one, Google Chrome has been crashing nonstop. So if like something weird happens, something's happening right now. It's not my whole internet, but it's just like the web, like it just crashed right now. What the heck? All right, let me do this really fast. Here. Hello. Like you see, like it keeps crashing. This has been happening. So I hope that this doesn't happen in the middle of an episode. But it just keeps crashing. I don't know why. What's up, Johns? How are you? Happy Sunday. Pause. So I hope that we can make it through this episode without it happening. Just caught up with this earlier. Haven't watched episode 4 yet. Have you checked out the streams? Have you checked out any of the streams to know what we've been babbling about for just a little under a month? Doing great. I'm doing good. I'm having a good day today. 2 good streams. We had a good My Hero chapter. We had a great Gundam episode. Now on to Sidanchi, Housing Complex C. Excuse me. Oh man. Oh, hold on. There we go. All right. Not yet. Been a busy week. Planning on it. Happy birthday. Happy birthday. Are you old? Are you young? Are you old as dirt? How's it going? We figured it out. And when I mean we figured it out, in the first 3 seconds of the first episode, there is this statement that is said in a different language. 23 finally. Don't rush it. Don't rush it. There's a statement that is said, and to our surprise, this entire series is a Cthulhu series. We figured it out in the 3rd episode because I wasn't paying attention hard enough in the 1st episode. But we went back and revisited and was like, because in the 3rd episode, you get revealed to you that there's some big octopus monster that they want to sacrifice to and all this stuff. So it's like, this is a Cthulhu series. What's up, Killer Bean? Greetings, fellow optical illusionists. Stay Soul Taker. Man. We're here. This is the finale, by the way. This is the finale of this series. There's no more. How long is this episode? It's 25 minutes. This is the last episode of Housing Complex C. I will say this show was weird. Dim, your own investigation, and the fish people are called deep ones. Yeah, still super weird actually. So it's like, it's weird. I need to see how this episode is gonna go. I don't know if I feel like this is something I would just watch on my own and then wouldn't think anything of it. I feel like I'm having more fun with the series because of the streams, because we just sit here and babble and bring up weird stuff, and I'm enjoying it like that. That's why I feel like I might be enjoying the series just a little bit more. The communal experience is adding to this show. So let me mute everything up. Let me pause this music and we can hop into the finale. All right. Pause. Here we go. Extra back. Housing Complex C, episode 4, the finale. We're gonna get started in 5. What? Pause. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And now it's buffering. I would have to read these Lovecraft stories to understand why it's so scary. Because I think Cthulhu is imprisoned at the bottom of the ocean, And if Cthulhu is released, it will bring about the end of humanity. That's pretty much it. It's starting now. It's 5 seconds, 6 seconds, 7 seconds, 8 seconds. Does this mean we're not getting an opening? No subtitles. Dang it. Okay. She just ran away? What's happening? What? What did she just do? What is he reading? The whole page was scribbled out. The page is scribbled out. What is he reading? The clock went backwards, yeah. Kuzululu. Yes, that's Cthulhu, all right. Oh. Yes. Housing Complex C. Yeah. No, they're sacrificing the body so that they could try to resurrect their their god, Cthulhu, Guzululu. Tell me, Taka. I'm still pissed off they did you like that. Good to become evil? Right? And then he put the stone on it. So what happened? How did you hang yourself? Uh-huh. Okay. Uh-huh. Okay. No. Oh. Uh-huh. I am. Okay. Yeah. Oh. How? Interesting. Yes. That's them. Ada Taka! Wait, what? Oh, snap. Yes. Oh, wow. Damn, he checked out. Taka! Iyoyoki Soya Yosu. Me, what's her name? Kimmy. Thank you. Thank you. Right. Optical illusions. Taka, the best character. I hate that he had to go out like that. You were bewitched. Dog. He about to kick the. What? What? Oh! Why? Oh, what? What? We. Was that last week? Or was that in episode 2 where we were asking, no! Where we asked why, like, what was the interest in them coming to this island? He's too big bodied to go down like that. Break her in half. Oh my gosh. I remember asking that. Like, why are they so, like, what is it about this island that we're bringing, Jesus, that we're bringing these people here and we're so interested in? Oh, snap. So Khan in the first episode wasn't going after them. She tackled her daddy. Say what happened. Kill her. Break her neck. I don't care. Nah. Damn it, Khan. Damn it, Khan. Damn it, Khan. Yeah, throw her off. Ah! Ah! Shoot! Oh, snap! Kill her! Kill her! This is the first episode. This is the first episode. Oh, Khan, no. She knows. She knows. Fight to the death. Children death match. Ah! Faster! Faster, Kimmy! But it's a dead end. What the hell is this? Get hurt. They both went different places. No, they didn't. What the hell? She. What? What? Oh shit. Damn. Oh shit. Wow. He's like, you guys messed up my experiment. You guys messed my experiment up. So now it's up for you. Took you long enough. Take her out. Take her out. She flip floppy. She's so wishy washy. Get out of here. Ah, I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it. Damn. 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 Oh, we're back. Damn. 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 My boy Khan. What did he do? Is there not going to be anything here? I don't know what he did. He did something. Yeah, Housing Complex C looks like it's like it's gone. If it's present day, then that means this place was gone 20 years ago. Can't read that. Translations, please. My hair? What was the name of homeboy that left? He's the smartest one. He got up out of here. Curdon? What was his name? He left. He's smart. Smart Sal. Khan and Taka were the ones worth living, and Taka died. Rubel, that's his name. Who's Kurt? Who's who? I don't know. I like the song that they're playing too. Rubel. He made it out alive. Smart one. Okay. Is we got something back here or no? No, we don't. Yeah, Taka died. He discovered the truth and he died. He couldn't handle it. But so I feel like 4 episodes was a good amount for this. I think I would have liked 5, but I don't know what we do. I don't know what we do in 5. Like in a 5th episode too. I feel like this is the perfect amount of episodes for this story to tell. Because Kimmy is like our main character, but Kimmy is the god. There's no discovery. Kimmy doesn't need to go on a discovery. She's the one that's putting the ruse up. Yuri, there's no discovery. I feel like there's no discovery for Yuri either because they're evil. That's the whole plot twist that you get is one, Kimmy is the guy. Kimmy's weird, right? Kimmy's weird. So her being the guy, I'm not surprised by that. She's weird. The plot twist was the family being evil. So I feel like you plot twist us with the family maybe in episode 4, and then this episode is episode 5. I think what you could have done with this, but you see, that's the issue you run into, is that's why she was so sad for Taka. That, yeah, she saw Taka hang himself. She came through first, and I think it hurt her that Taka killed himself, because she's been doing the year 2000 or 2001, 2000 for 20 years now. She likes those people. Like, she liked Housing Complex C, this whole area. She didn't mind those people. It wasn't until the family and all the people showed up that it messed everything up. So Taka killing himself because he found out the truth, that definitely killed him, right? Definitely that hurt her. So like she said, how Kimmy said, I turned it into moss so that no one else knows. Kimmy knew Yuri was evil, so to keep up the ruse, I turned Taka into, because if Taka is just here dead, how can I unexplain this with Yuri here with me? So I'll just keep up the ruse, turn it into moss, because Yuri and the family didn't know what the moss meant, I don't think. Maybe. So Kimmy isn't Cthulhu? I have to rewatch to figure that out. I think so. I think so. I think no. She's something else. No, Cthulhu left. Right? Cthulhu left, and she was here just watching and just hopped in the mix. That's what it felt like. It feels like Cthulhu died or left or something. Either Cthulhu died or Cthulhu left, and these people were trying to revive Cthulhu, and it wasn't working. So Kimmy was just like, well, whatever. I'll take advantage of this situation that's currently happening. And Kimmy said that she monitored for 20,000 years. And it took for some evil people using the power of another god that pissed her off. And she's just like, you know what? I'm done here. And she deuced out. She had the deuces. And yeah, I think Khan prayed to whatever god he worships, and that god saved him. I think that's what happened. Yeah, so I feel like I feel like this is I feel like maybe 5 episodes. And the person that's discovering everything is Taka. But the misdirection of making Kimmy our main character, in a sense, Kimmy and Yuri kind of making them our main characters. It's like we're following them and the weirdness is going, and it's just like, yeah, that's right. I might go back so we could just listen to what she said again. But it's like you struggle if I think what it is if Taka is our main character and Taka is the individual that is going on this journey of discovery and we're following him, Kimmy is even more weirder than she already is. Since Kimmy is kind of like our main character in a sense that we've spent the most time with, she's weird, but at the end of the day, she's a little girl. But if Taka is our main character, instantly Kimmy, she's even though she already was public enemy number 1 in terms of the main, something's up with you, and if we figure out what's up with you, we figured out everything. But even more so, right? Even more so, she's even more so, she's what's his face? She's what's the word? She's suspicious if she's not the what's his face? If she's not the main character. So yep. I still generally feel confused about the mom situation. She was rewinding the mom. That's what I think she did. I don't understand how it works. But if she was saying, "Hey, this is my mom," and we sat there and we watched her do the little flash thing and the clock rewinded a little bit, I think she's slowly over time been rewinding her mother to the point that she's a fetus and then killed her. I don't know why, but I do think that's the reason. I don't know why she did it, but I think that's what she did. I don't know why, but I think that's what she did. I don't know. I'm gonna have to rewatch this last episode a couple of times, but I'm not sure. I think one more episode would have sufficed. I think what would have done the. It's kind of messed up. It is. What would have done the. I think what would have done this show justice is it's what Yuri said at the end, where it's like, oh, like you're a god. Like Yuri was kind of doing all of this kind of because her parents put her up to it. I don't think Yuri knew like if gods were real or not, just listening to her parents. But upon meeting Kimmy, she's like, oh, gods are real. I think we knew weird supernatural stuff was going on. But if you have like concretely that supernatural stuff is like 100% is happening, established an episode before this one. Like it, I feel like it's like if you know that 1000%, 100, like this, yes, supernatural stuff is happening. All these different gods and all this stuff, it's real. In this universe, all this stuff is real. All of it applies. Going into this final episode, it would be a little bit more understanding, right? It would be more understanding. It's just now it's like all that stuff is real, and then that's what it felt like. So I feel like an episode before, if you could establish that, you could have made this episode hit, because this episode was effective, but everything, like the plot twist and then the ending, all happened in the same episode. I think you needed one of them should have come. The plot twist should have come in the episode before. So like if you were gonna plot twist that the family was evil, you should have did it at the end of episode 3, or at least hinted it. I don't think there was any hint up until the moment they started killing people that these people were evil. Maybe if we rewatch again, we might see some things now in hindsight, but I feel like there was nothing that led us to believe that they were evil. I think the only thing that I'm thinking of right now is all the old people saying, and matter of fact, I feel like this is a hindsight thing, because all of the old people are like, things have been fine all the way up until you people showed up. And you kind of take that as like being racist. And maybe it is supposed to be interpreted as racism, but literally Kimmy has been rewinding the same year for 20 years and just enchanting these people, and everything has been fine. But as soon as people outside of Kimmy's plan show up, it messes everything up, because they come here with an agenda and they're all trying to do something. And it's just like, no, like, yeah, it might have sounded racist, but they were right. Like, I feel like that's the thing you latch onto. You people showed up and now everything is going crazy. And Kimmy was and she's just like, yeah, you showed up using the power of some other god and you pissed me off. So now deuces for you. I suspected Yuri was evil. If you watch the first part of episode 1, she screams at Yuri. Khan is way behind. She says, stay away from me, not stay away from us. She does. You see, after last week, I didn't watch the scene. I got caught up on the first part and we sidetracked off to the Cthulhu stuff. Okay. Huh. Yeah, Yuri being involved in with her parents, it's like it's hard. It's a hard thing to kind of like is she this twisted because her parents made it this way? I'm pretty sure yes. But the dad is operating off of this. Yuri was just operating just because that's what she's doing. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Wow, wow, wow. I like this. I'm not gonna lie. Like I at the beginning of this, I was like, I need to see how this fourth episode is. Right? Yeah, she didn't believe it. It literally took, like, she literally was doubting Thomas. She needed to see to believe. And at that point it was too late for her. At that point it was too late for her. But I needed to see how this fourth episode was. I like the fourth episode. I think there should have been a fifth one. And yeah, I feel like there should have been a fifth episode. The plot twist that Yuri and her family is evil should have been in the fourth episode. And then all the Kimmy stuff with the revelation should have been in the fifth episode. And at that point, you have like this weird, cool ending to this like trip that we just watched. If it were 5 episodes, I do feel like that. I do feel like that. It would have been weird. Yeah, it would have been weird if Yuri was good. If her parents were psychopaths and she wasn't, it would have been a little weird. It's like every episode, like it did a good job at like keeping you like discombobulated and not really understanding what's happening, but you're kind of getting more information. I just feel like if this episode was just split in 2, you got something where it's just like 5 episodes. If you like something super weird, check this out. I still might do that with this, but I think you might have like a great little like clip. This is like a movie. It's like 4 22-minute episodes. Like that's like not even 2 hours. That's like an hour and some change. Like you could watch this in a sitting and be like, damn, that was a crazy story that we just watched. I took this last episode, but in a bow, I think it's cool. I think it's a cool little short thing that you could do. I'm definitely gonna rewatch. Like it's not a long rewatch either. I'm definitely gonna rewatch, just so I can see if there's any other clues that you can pick up on. It's like you got to cut out the ED. You got to cut out the opening in a majority of these episodes. Like for this episode, this episode was 22 minutes. No, this episode was 23 minutes long. So 4 episodes of that, it's not even 40. Yeah, it's like 100. Yeah, about 120 minutes. That's not bad at all. That's an example. What happens when both parents are messed up. They both believe in Cthulhu, but she didn't. Seen this in another series. I can't remember which. Yep. But what's crazy is, like, what's crazy with her parents is that if I'm understanding correctly, it's like the parents felt like they should have been in some weird shonen series where they're just like taking powers and swap. They were just using gods to get them to this place. Right? Like they just kept using different gods and the powers of different gods to get them here so that they could get to resurrecting Cthulhu. That's what it felt like. But what's crazy is I keep saying what's crazy. What Kimmy said about Cthulhu was like, no matter what they tried to do, it wasn't bringing him back. like he left or something. Right? It's like no matter what any of these no matter what they tried to do, like what they were doing is just like not working. Or is she yeah, he was done. He was donezo. Yeah. She was like, you guys came in here and messed a good thing up. And I'm pissed off now. Oh. Let me go. What I want to do. Where's that part at? Where she was in the room and she was talking to the mom? Because she said something like, "All right, I'm. You know what? I'm done. I'm done with this. I don't know. Like, yep, I did what I need to do." Where's that part at? With Kimmy? I'm really upset about Taka, man. I'm not lying to you. It was at the beginning. Like Taka was my favorite character of the series, and Taka went out like that. That really pissed me off. That's like the one thing I don't like. Dude, I don't know what the hell's going on with the mom. I'm saying that that was stupid thinking again in God's favor, but it seems like gods can't distinguish between. No, I think what it was I think there's like a plethora of gods. There's some that are good and there are some that are bad. And Yuri's dad thought that he had the wherewithal to use whatever he was using, but he had no idea what he was doing. Like, he was using like the ceremonious knife to do all this stuff, and he really didn't have no choice in doing what he was doing. He was like calling upon anything. Like he's just doing anything. Kind of. Well, no, I'll keep that to myself. If you want to do that, then you do that. It's like I don't know. That worship rocks and stuff. It's like what if that? Never mind. It's like you don't know it. I don't know. Let me shut up. I don't know. But it's like that. I do want to know what the hell he's reading, because all this is just scribbled out. Like, what is he reading? He's like reading between the scribbles. I don't know. I want to let me listen to Kimmy's whole monologue again. I want to listen to Kimmy's whole monologue. I still don't get what about the mom. Yoshiken said that the mom showed up. She was pregnant. There was no idea about the dad. Something happened. She ended up becoming a recluse, and then we never seen her again. Try to absorb everything that she's saying. Mm-hmm. Okay. Yeah, it was. It really was. This was nuts. She was like, "Let me get them." She's just, I want to see, this is effective, but I want to see what's happening to them in real time. Like I want to see that. That's sick, man. Had me at first. So much living among your species and experiencing your kindness. Passionate world exists in the realms. Time and time again. Okay. Yeah, Khan was just a good guy. I take everything bad that I said about him ever. Uh-huh. Uh okay, definition time. I feel like I know what scion means, but I really don't off the top of my head. Scion definition. A young shoot or twig of a plant, especially one descendant of a notable family. What does it mean to be called a scion? Descendant, a child, especially descendant of a wealthy, aristocratic, influential family. Okay. Let's run this back. So the fish people were trying to revive. I gotta go back to Taka's conversation then. So the scion she's talking about is Cthulhu. Yes. So yeah, the scion they're talking about is like that scion is Cthulhu. Instead of saying Cthulhu, we'll say Kuzululu, because that's what they called it. Matter of fact, Taka said that the name has probably been lost to time. So the name is probably Cthulhu, right? So we could say whatever we want. We'll just stick with Cthulhu. My bad. Okay. Yep. Okay. So we know that the fish people, which is crazy, the fish people just exist. And that's why they were out there. You know it's crazy. Putting this in context is Kimmy is out there on the roof like this. Optical illusion. That's so disrespectful. The fish people are out there doing all these things, worshiping Kimmy so that she could bring back Cthulhu. And Kimmy up there acting like a child. Optical illusions. Like, I don't see y'all. You're doing all this for nothing. You know that, right? That's sick. Oh, that's crazy. Whole time she knows they're real. Yo, and Taka seen the fish people. Taka's like, what the hell was that? Like, in the first episode. Oh, that's funny. That's funny. Yo. Yo, that's funny. Oh, man. That's funny, yo. Yeah, it's like she didn't mind that the people were dumb, that they decided to like buy in and do all this stuff because she was cool with it. Right? I thought someone was gonna turn out to be a half airborne human. The nun because but okay. All right. That would have been cool too. Okay. She didn't mind it because she's just like, we're cool, we're chilling. We keep doing this all over. I don't mind it. Well, like, yeah, they're stupid. They could be stupid, but they're stupid not bothering me. That's just basically what she's saying. But it wasn't, if it weren't for y'all showing up, everything would still be fine. Okay, yeah. So it's like if they would have showed, even if they would have been using like the power of a lesser god, and they showed up doing whatever they wanted to do, she wouldn't have mattered. But it's because they didn't know what they were doing with this power that it ended up wrapping up the people in Housing Complex C, and it caused all the strife and the fighting between them, which pissed her off because it's just like, we were fine in our corner by ourselves, and now you've come over here and you're messing with us. And she's just like, I can't let that stand anymore. Huh. She said that, hold on, because we never knew what her family was up to. She said he thought that sacrificing people using that dagger would bring about favor from Kimmy's progeny. Progenies, Google. Progeny. Definition: a descendant or the descendants of a person, animal, or plant. So the dad must have thought that if he came here, okay, this is where he didn't know what he was doing. He came here with the knife, using the power of a lesser god to sacrifice people so that he could gain like whatever it was from the people that lived on this island, like trying. Yeah. So it's like he came here trying to do something, and because you didn't know what you were doing, you messed everything up, and now I'm pissed off. Yeah, he wanted a favor. Yep. Wow. One more episode. I stand by it. One more episode would have done this revelation so much better. You know what's crazy? For Kimmy to be like this greater god or whatever Kimmy is, to look at Yuri, tell Yuri like, for the life of me, what the hell were y'all trying to do? Like, I can't even think about what y'all was trying to do. Like, what were y'all doing? That's crazy. That has to be crazy. That's crazy. Like what were you doing? That's crazy. That defeats the point. That defeats the point, right? Doesn't that defeat the point? It's kind of like how I kind of like how I operate when I deal with people. How you act when you're by yourself and no one is watching, that's you. When you get around people, you'll do certain things to appease them. Like, a lot of people do this. Like, but who you are, how you think is who you are when no one is around. So if you're nasty and you scratch in between your cheeks and you don't wash your hands, at home, but then when you're out in public, you can't do that. You can't be looked at as being nasty, right? You can't look at as being nasty. So you wash your hands in public. You nasty. I don't care. It's something like something as trivial as that I'm using, like that example. But it's like that's who you are. So it's like no, like that's the point of like faith. That's the point of all of this stuff when you believe. Like it defeats the point if you know. Like if I told you, you're just gonna act in line, right? Because if I told you something and then you end up messing, like there's no like you can't have no excuse. Like that's not an excuse for you. You did all of these things. You operated this way. And now that you know the truth, you can't be like, oh, my bad, man. Why didn't you say something? Why didn't you just act like this in the first place? Like, why are you trying to justify the fact that you and your family were going crazy, killing people? Like, you can't justify that with saying I didn't know you were real. Like, no, like you did something crazy. Like, that's nuts. It's like, that's crazy. Like I feel like the perfect example. I feel like the perfect example that I can use is damn. What can I use that's very comparable to this? All right, so it's I'll use something like very trivial. Um person A person A has something. Person C needs what person A has. Person C sends person B to person A to go get it. Person B goes up to the person and is like, hey, can I get such and such and such? And then person A is mad rude and disrespectful and tells person B to get the hell out of here. Person B goes back and says, yo, they wouldn't give it to me. So person C shows something like, yo, I sent person B to go get this. And then person A is like, oh man, why didn't you just come yourself? Or why didn't they say that? Or something like that. It's kind of like that where it's just like, oh man, if I'd known you would have wanted this, I would have gave it. It's like, you should have just gave it to person B. He asked. I don't know. It's like something as simple as that. It's like you can't get off like that, bro. She's I'll slaughtering your name. I don't want you to do that. I don't want you to do that. That's crazy. That's crazy. They're all dead. That's crazy. Where she's like, Kimmy's like, maybe like the spark, the kindness that I saw was all an optical illusion. Every single one of these people are dead. So it's like they're not here no more. Like everything that I viewed in humanity, what I saw in these people, the time I spent with them, they're gone. Like, so what else do I need to be here? I don't need to be here no more. I don't need to put up with this charade that I was keeping up. They're all gone. Wow. Damn. Yeah. But that language he's speaking is that language that Lovecraft came up with that's in relation to Cthulhu. And he's holding the rock, so like is he praying to Cthulhu and that saved him? Gee, which was good, Tintin. It was really good. Really good. Am I offending with this? A guy was super rude to me. Then my mom was like, what the heck? And the person was like, oh, sorry, I didn't know. That's because, yeah. That's perfect example, Soul Taker. It's just like, that defeats the point. Like, if you're a nice person, you're going to be nice all around. But if you're going to be nice conditionally based on who it is, then you're not a nice person. You're putting up a front. This is where HBO Max is letting us down. Because who is this? I'm guessing that it's Rue Bell texting him. Because this is a text message from. See, it's like, who is this from? Google Translate. Hold on. Camera. I'm guessing it's probably from Rubel, which I would like to know. Does Rubel remember his time being on the island? Killer Bean, like what's God gonna need from you? Right, Killer Bean. That's so true. Nah, that's true, Killer Bean. That's true, Killer Bean. Camera, hold on. You have new messages. The right side says express. And then the left side says close. It doesn't say from anything specifically. So I'm guessing like the left side is like decline the, like just to close the notification. The right side is the like open the notification. And then it just says you have new messages. I don't know how Line works, so I don't know if that's how their messages are. Oh, you guys can't see it. Oh, can I hold on? Can I save this? I'll just do this. Screenshot. I'll dump it in Discord, and then I'll pull it up. Rankers chat. Mean. Oh, I don't care. That's what it is. Dang it. On view all. That. Give me that. X that out, please. Okay. So now. Was she blocking signals? I don't remember. All right. So here it is. Open original. Okay, and then I'll do scene 2. That's what it says. It says you have new messages, 9 line, close up and express. So that's what it said for the text message. So maybe it was blocking signals or something like that. They were here for a month, right? Just under a month or just over a month, I want to say. That's how long they were here for. So I wonder, like, the whole time they were on this island, no one could get in contact with them. The family never used phones again after our. So that's got to be scary. Like, if you're like related to any of these people, but like, what happened to everyone else? You see, now I'm asking like real questions. But I think it was a tsunami notice. Um, where what about everyone else that lived there? Like all the different like all the people that came with Yuri's family. Like where'd they go? Like Khan is still in the island, but did they all leave? Did they all didn't leave, right? No way, only Rubel left. So where would they all be? Are they just dead? I'm guessing that everybody in Housing Complex C was dead. But what it even looks like is this whole island is just abandoned. Matter of, you know what? No, you're right, Killer Bean. It wasn't the tsunami notice, but remember they said wasn't there a huge storm from that newspaper? Yeah, everything was an illusion. Wasn't there like a huge storm that threw a boat on top of a roof? That was like a newspaper clipping that Khan looked at. I think the whole island would have been done then, and that was like what 2011 or something. 2010, 2011 that happened, right? That was last episode. I want to say we could go figure that out. That might be the last thing we do. Episode 3. Whenever Kimmy and Yuri came out of the tunnel because Khan was too big. Like before they came out, Khan was like he picked up the can, and the can was from 2021 and all that stuff. Like, wasn't that like all that happened then? Right here. The dog was from 2003. Yeah, large boat swept on the roof by tsunami. And it's all destroyed 2011. Yep. And then this can is from 2021. It's a can of tea. Wow. Wow. Pretty cool, man. There's a similar story where a whole town was destroyed, natural disaster, but the power of a rock saved the memory of the town. Really? I could count on Soul Taker for watching all of these things and reading all of these things that I never ever would have ever known about. I feel like that's like the plus about this. I like these communities where it's like we could build a community where I know Soul Taker doesn't watch a lot of things or read a lot of things or anything that's like extremely popular. It's just like, that's whatever. I want to look at that thing that's over there. So it's like in moments like these where it's just like I know a story like that's over there, and I never would have ever found that. This is cool. I did after getting episode 4. No, that's what makes this perfect. I think that's what makes this perfect. After getting this 4th episode, I like this. It's a weird series that I like, but even in my like, I just wish it had one more episode. I would give this like a 7. I would give this like a 7. Cause I think what I'm gonna start adopting is like in my ranking system, kind of treat it like, well, how the grading system. I don't know. Grading systems are different everywhere. This is like a 7 because on a grading scale, like an A, it's like your percentage is out of 100. So a 100 is an A, a 90 to 100 is A, 80 to 90 is B, 70 to 80 is C, 60 to 70 is a D, and then anything below 60 is an F. It's just different levels of an F. So like, I don't think this series is an F. I don't think it's like a 5. Right? It's like a 6 or a 7. It's like it's a passing grade. I like it. I don't think it's garbage. I think it has. I would say 7 to 8. See, but I feel like the dialogue is done weird on purpose. I feel like if it had 5 episodes, the family being evil was told to us at maybe towards the end of the 4th episode, and then the 5th episode plays out how it is. I think this is like 7 or an 8 instead of a 6 or a 7. Because I talked way more than I thought I would have about this fourth episode. I liked the turn that it took. I just felt like everything hit me like a Mack truck. Like it all happened at once. Like boom! Like if it would have been like the end of the 4th episode, like whoa! Like I think it would have been a cool twist if we knew Yuri was evil. Like even all the way up until like whenever she tackled her dad, it's like, so is she not evil? Is she evil? We don't know. But then it's like, oh, she is evil. I think it'd be cool if we know Yuri is evil and we still see them try to play it off. And then we find out like, oh, you're not the one in control. Kimmy is. Like if we would have known that going into the big reveal about Kimmy, that Kimmy's been in control the whole time. Like Kimmy's been in control of everything. It wasn't y'all. Y'all were just pawns that were on the board. Then I feel like the reveal would have even hit a little bit harder. I liked it though. I did like this though. They did need to give more hints. Like this, a series like this, you need more hints. Like you gave us some stuff, but you were only giving us stuff with Taka. So if Taka wasn't on the screen, we weren't learning anything. It's like you weren't learning anything if Taka wasn't on the screen. Because Kimmy and Yuri being detective figure it out everything. They didn't really figure out nothing. All they did was the only information we got from them is what they found on the wall. That's it. Like we didn't learn anything from their investigative duo. Like Taco was the one just sitting out in his chair like, man, this is weird stories and all this stuff. It's just like he's the one that was figuring it out. Best characters were Taka, Kimmy, and Khan. Yeah, absolutely. Everybody else is just whatever. Taco's my favorite character. When Taco went out, I'm still hurt by that. Taco's sitting there like, man, I figured it out and I can't deal with this. Kobo was cool too. Kobo was cool a little bit. There's no detective duo after all. They're both doing their own facade. They're both just betraying each other. Kimmy just had Uno reverse. Uno reverse, Uno out. That was Kimmy. Like reverse, you piss me off, die, I'm out of here. That's what it was. You pissed me off, I'm done, deuces. And I'm out of here. That's exactly what it was. I liked it though. I did like it. I would recommend this to someone and they'd probably watch it and be like, what the hell you got me watching? I would recommend this to somebody. It's like some cool thing. I feel like this might be, matter of fact, this might be one like October time you come back to. Like I would come back to this and rewatch this next year. I would. Like you need a bunch of things to watch like throughout the month of October. I'd like throw this on and watch it and like, yeah, I might do that. That's cool. I don't add nothing to my watch list on HBO. I'm adding that and I'll keep it in there. This is something I'll come back to next year and watch it again. Like it's enjoyable enough and it like made me laugh enough and it was like weird enough that I would come back to. Yeah, it's not enough. There isn't enough good horror ones. I think upon like realization, my favorite moment is Kimmy up there looking at the fish people. Optical illusions. Like at first you think she's just stupid. Like she's an idiot up here ignoring all these fish people. But but oh man. it's just like you think she's crazy. It's like you think Kimmy is a crazy little girl that is like trying to cope with what's happening, like saying these fish monsters are optical illusions. But in all reality, Kimmy is this greater god that is looking at these things like, I'm not bringing him back. Y'all don't exist to me. Y'all don't exist to me. That's sick. Oh man, that's sick. Hold on before I accidentally delete someone. All right. And it's like, that's absolutely sick. That's hilarious, man. That is hilarious. All right. Dark fantasy is more like Claymore, Berserk. I have to go back to Claymore. I watched Claymore and I don't remember Claymore at all. I remember like the first episode, some dude running in house. She shows up. That's all I remember. Another good one, but the English dub is Ghost Stories. Like I feel like that's the one with the dub that got like canned, so they just did whatever. I don't know if I'll ever be able to watch that series without the dub. The English dub makes that for me. It's just so crazy. It's funny. Bastard. What the one that I wanted to watch is Monster. I want to watch that. I think it's just fun. I forgot the reason what happened, why the English dub got like that, but it was just something like whatever. I don't remember, but I want to watch Monster. I heard people say so many things about it, and it's long. I'm not doing Monster on the channel. No way. I'll do Monster on my own, even though it'd probably be something crazy to do on the channel. Ow, back. But I don't think I can commit to 74 episodes. I don't think I could. Like, things are changing and moving in my life. I don't think I could commit to 74 episodes. Like, trying to do multiple episodes in a stream, nah, I couldn't do it. I'm already having a tough time keeping up with everything that we're doing. But yeah, that's all I got. I think I'm gonna wrap this up here. We've been live for an hour and it's 7. Oh my gosh. 7:40. I didn't want to be here this long, but I didn't think the ending with this would get me like this. Dang it. We've been here for an hour and a half. All right, I'm gonna call it here. I appreciate you guys. I feel like this show is a pleasant surprise. I don't think a lot of people were watching about it, or that's the reason why I picked up Housing Complex C. Because when I seen the episode count, I was like, oh, this isn't gonna be all season. I was like, it's only gonna last for like a couple of episodes. I'll pick it up. So even though I'm down here on a Sunday when I want to just be getting ready for work and just like relaxing, I was like, it's only gonna be like a month that I'm gonna be doing this. I'll be fine. And sure enough, like, we're here. I can get a part of my Sundays back. So yeah, this was, I'm glad that we were able to watch this. I don't know how many people were watching it. I don't know how successful this was. I don't think there's a lot of people reacting to it either. Adult Swim, they have a nice little roster. I wonder how Adult Swim is going to be after the Warner merger, because Cartoon Network is seemingly done. As for like when we get to next year, Cartoon Network will be changed to something else. So what's going to happen to that channel? What's going to happen to all that stuff? I don't know. But yeah, I'm glad I was able to share this. I'm glad we could all sit here and come up with weird things and throw it at the wall to see what sticks. And nothing we came up with stuck to the wall. I think the best we could come up with outside of like our Cthulhu discovery was Kimmy's weird. I think that's all we figured out. We didn't figure anything out. This show had a curveball for us. I don't think I expected the family to be evil. That we expected some weird time shenanigans, like something was afoot with the timelines, with the calendar being from 2001. It would have been less confusing if we read the Cthulhu line. Yeah, we went through mental gymnastics because we didn't pay attention. So I'm glad we could share this. If I could find any other horror series that I have not watched, like I watched another, If I could find any other horror series, I might think about like doing them or spending like I've been eyeballing and thinking about this idea of just to test because I know I can do it. Like I did 16 episodes of Stardust Crusaders in one stream. It was like a 7-hour stream, but I did it. And I'm like thinking like if I could find like 12 episode series, I could find a day, pick a day, and just react to just that one series in one sitting and then do something with it. Like keep the VOD up or edit it into like a 2-part or 3-part video that comes out over the course of like a week or two. And I'm like, I want to do that. And I feel like it'd be cool to do it with like horror. I feel like it could be cool to do it with horror. It's like we got one more week left of October, right? It's the 23rd. Yeah, we got one more week. I might do some spooky stuff for this week. I'm not the biggest Halloween person. I don't really celebrate Halloween. Last time I went trick-or-treating, I was 12. I was just over it. I kind of don't get down like that anyways. More of a Thanksgiving. Even though Thanksgiving is terrible, what happened? I just like to eat. And a Christmas guy. So it's like I do spooky stuff. I'm thinking about doing a stream playing Returnal. Returnal's kind of spooky. But I'm like almost halfway done with it. No, I'm not. I'm like 25% done with Returnal. I just know about 50% of the game. I don't know about the other 50% of the game. So I might do a stream playing Returnal. Just it's fun. It scared me last night. I will say that. Caught me off guard. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of what's his face of like gore. Like if it's gore, like gore doesn't do anything for me. But horror in general really doesn't like spook me out or scare me. Like it doesn't. Now there's a few horror movies that I haven't seen, like movies that I haven't seen that people are like are scary. Like Hereditary, people say is scary. I know people have been like saying that Insidious was scary. I was like, I wasn't even interested in Insidious or The Conjuring to even watch them. But like scary movies don't really scare me. Like Event Horizon didn't scare me. I watched Event Horizon like it was like an action movie. I thought it was crazy. I was like, that's nuts. But it really didn't scare me. Like I don't count like jump scares. I thought I liked Event Horizon though. It was weird. It was like weird. I liked it. It didn't scare me. I don't count jump scares because they're designed to like get you to jump. It's like, yeah, if you crank the speakers up to 15 and slam on a keyboard, I'm going to jump. It's unexpected. But did you earn that scare? No. Like I want to watch something and I want to be like spooked. I feel like I haven't been spooked in forever. I think the last time I was spooked by something, like legit, like spooked, where it kept me up, like I was 17 or 18, something like that. Hold on, this is the last thing I do, and then we'll get up out of here. It was the movie called Devil. Anyone watch that movie? Now, this is the thing. I can't play scary video games. Scary video games do too much for me. I can't do it. If you have a scary video game, I won't play it because it'll freak me out. I can't. It's one thing I can't do. 2010. Yeah, 17. I was 17. I was 16. Well, what month did it come out in? September 17th, 2010. So I'll say 17. I'll say 17. Yeah, I can't do it. Like video games do too much for me. Because I feel like I'm injected in. I can't do it. I go watch a scary movie and be fine. But playing a scary game, hell no. I've never beaten a scary game in my entire life. I don't own any scary games. I don't know if I'll ever spend money on a scary game. It's weird. But Devil, there's a movie from 2010. And I think the premise of it is I remember the trailer. The premise of it was there's at this I think at a hospital or a building or something, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 or 7 people get on an elevator, and each one of those 6 or 7 people did something that is like befitting of death or something. But one of the 7 people is the devil in disguise. and they've all done something evil, and they're all trapped in the elevator. That movie was a popcorn movie for me until the reveal. And it made the hairs on my neck stand up. And because I didn't see it coming. Like, it was like in my brain, I'm like, the reveal's got to be coming eventually. But then I think I got caught up like, oh man, that's crazy. And then boom, it hit me. And I'll never forget, I was locked. I was like, yo. Like, I was like, I feel like when I'm scared, I say stuff out loud. I'm like, that got me. I have to say it out loud. I can't keep it in my brain. Right? That junk hit. I was like, whoa. I was like, I didn't see it coming. I was like, I did not see that coming. Didn't see it coming whatsoever. I was like, effective. I was like, I'll never watch that movie again. And I never watched that movie again. I was like, I'll never watch that movie again. Because I feel like they paired it well. Because the Spanish dude outside the elevator, he's I think he was Catholic, and he believed in it, but the guy with him didn't. And the guy with him was a cop, didn't. So Spanish dude is just mad paranoid, and things are happening. He's freaking out. The cop is like, stuff's not making sense. But then when stuff starts going down, it's like the cop dude was like, hey, you, like, he starts freaking out, like they're both freaking. Y'all can have that movie. I'm not watching that movie again. I'm not watching that movie again. No way. That movie freaked me out. I'm not gonna lie. That movie freaked me out. It did. It got me. I was like, I won't watch that again. But I'll figure out something to do this week. Something spooky. I don't know if I have the time to allocate because I have like work stuff that I have to do. Other work stuff that I have to do, not my actual job, another thing that I have to like get done. Like, I have to get done by Friday. So I don't know if I have all the extra time to try to do some spooky stuff. Halloween is on what? It's a Sunday, right? Halloween's on a Sunday. It's on a Monday. I think I might find something spooky to do like next weekend. So Friday night, Saturday night, Sunday night. I might try to do something spooky for those 3 days, whether it be watch something, play something. Hell, I might buy Resident Evil 2 or something and play it. I don't know. I might do something just to do something spooky for the weekend. But yeah. With that, we're done. An hour and 34 minutes on Housing Complex C. I didn't plan on this, but thank you guys. I appreciate you for hanging out with me. This was fun. I'm glad I could share it. I really do. Tomorrow we'll be doing Steins Gate. I don't know if we'll be doing anything else tomorrow by RE7 instead. No. If I was to buy RE7, I would want to get one of the VR headsets and do it. Because I've never played anything in virtual reality. So I would want to do that. So if I could get my hands on a VR headset, which I'll probably wait for the PSVR 2. I want to wait for the remake for RE4. They'll play the remake. If I could wait for if I could wait for the PSVR 2, I'll definitely get RE7 and RE8. Siren is better. I heard about Siren. That sounds familiar. You guys sidetracked me again. I'm getting out of here. Then RE3 remake. I know RE3 remake sucks. It's not good. I do know that. I watched my friend play RE3 remake. Coworker. Like, I used to I used to work at McDonald's with him. He has a YouTube channel too. OG RE3 is good, but RE3 remake, I watched him play it. He beat it in 5 hours, and I almost fell asleep in the hospital. When you're playing as Carlos and you're in the hospital, I was like, this is boring. I remember watching it like, this is boring. He was having a blast, but I'm like, I'm bored. I'm thoroughly bored. The beginning was cool when you're running through the city with Jill, but then when you play as Carlos and you're stuck in the hospital for what seems like forever, it was like, but then I think he was doing like this little like quick dodge thing, and the quick dodge thing was fun. It looked fun. It was like if you like dodged at the right moment, you got like the slow down thing. Like that was fun. And it looks great. I was just bored. And I thought the final fight wasn't, it was just like big gun shoot at monster. That's what I felt like. I don't think I've watched all of RE2. No, I watched like maybe like the first hour of RE2. Like when it's like the car and then the gas station, you pull up to it and stuff like that. And then when you first get to the police station with the black guy, I know about that. But after that, I don't know much. I know about RE7. So it's like I know the story of RE7. I might have watched a couple people play RE7. And I watched RE8 maybe once, but I skipped a lot of it. RE2 Remake is still the best. RE2 Remake seems like when it came out, it took everybody off guard how good it was. And then everyone was like, RE3 is going to be great. And then I remember everyone being like, RE3 wasn't that great. And then everyone being worried that if the team from RE3 did RE4, would they ruin RE4? But the trailer, did you see any of the gameplay for RE4 Remake? It looks incredible. I was looking at the gameplay footage like, yo, this looks crazy. I'm sidetracked. Thank you guys. I'm getting out of here for real this time. I appreciate you. What I'm waiting for is Final Fantasy 16. That looks nutty. But I appreciate you guys. Have a good one. Enjoy the rest of your Sunday or Monday, wherever you are. Enjoy your week coming up. Enjoy next weekend. I'm not seeing you guys next week. There's no episode to come back to. I appreciate you all. And I'm glad that we could share this. So thank you. I appreciate you. And I'll see you when I see you. Peace out.